In this endless void of fiction dominated by anime and manga, there is another entity that is gaining a surge of popularity worldwide. I am talking about manhwas, that is, South Korean comics or graphic novels. I am sure many of you weebs must be familiar with the term given the huge popularity they have managed to gain over the years. The realm of manhwas is another endless pit. Some are truly a masterpiece, while as some have overused cliché, making it difficult for people to find good manhwas to read. And that's where I come in. I am your host Dante, and I am here to guide you in your dive into this abyss of manhwas. Today's video is about a manhwa which is one of my personal favorites, and I strongly believe it is a genius work of art. This one is for all of you out there who are looking for something which has amazing action, immersive plot, and impressive written characters. And if you like the whole RPG type setting, then this manhwa is truly a must read and a feast for you. I am talking about a manhwa called Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, a massively underrated manhwa which is truly a masterpiece. The story follows the protagonist Kim Dokja, who is a regular salaryman fed up with the rat race of this world. And guess what? He is a closet otaku who has been following a certain online novel called 3 Ways to Survival in a Ruined World for a decade and is currently the only fan and reader of that novel. Nothing unusual yet? Good, because this is the last normal thing you will see before the world turns upside down and the unusual becomes the usual, when apparently the novel's plot becomes a reality for the world. Yep, you heard it right. The secret dream we all weebs have in our heads to live inside our favorite fiction comes true for this guy, except for the fact that it happens the other way around. The novel's plot literally becomes a reality for this world. The world is now turned into absolute chaos and is undergoing an unfathomable apocalypse. Essentially, the world gets reverse isekai'd and the real world is filled with various monsters and many otherworldly elements. Now hold on guys, I promise this isn't one of those cliche RPG type plots where a weak MC becomes OP and blah blah blah. But instead, our protagonist is not even the protagonist. No, I haven't gone crazy. Well, you see, since the novel has now become a reality, it's only natural that the actual characters from the novel will also become a reality, right? And which in fact means that the protagonist from the novel is now real as well. And yes, this protagonist is one of those OP main character who has everything figured out and is handsome, cold, super cool, and steals the show from the actual protagonist. Yeah, everything that makes girls go crazy, right? The protagonist is also apparently a regressor, who regresses back in time whenever he dies. Now, hear me out. This isn't one of those overused regression plots either. Rather, he doesn't regress a single time since the start of the story, right? The reason why so many elements of this manhwa seem similar is because the author has taken all the popular tropes and used them exactly how they should be used to weave an amazing story. The protagonist's regression ties various timelines and stories together, giving even more depth and mystery to the plot. The story has massive world building with various different mysteries to explore and feels very immersive. It literally feels like you're inside the story every time you read it. That's how detailed it is. Now coming back to the plot, it is revealed that the entire world is actually a game or a form of entertainment for the so-called constellations, who are basically the higher beings who enjoy the show, seeing people kill each other or try to survive in this apocalyptic world. These constellations also offer their powers to their chosen humans, making them the incarnation of that entity, essentially placing bets on a human. We see how the story follows the actions of Kim Dokja, who tries to survive in this newly found world without having any special abilities, however. Remember how this guy was the only reader of the novel till the last chapter? Bingo! This guy literally knows the entire story of the novel and even the epilogue. This is what makes this manhwa different from the rest. It shows a really not so special character who makes his way through this world with just using his knowledge and giving us with very creative yet thrilling twists in the story. The humans are forced to participate in various scenarios, which are basically main story quests to progress. And these quests are really very creative, with each having their own set of amazingly written characters with many mysteries unfolding before us. The duality and dynamic between the actual protagonist and the novel's protagonist gives the story a unique charm which sets it apart from the other RPG-themed manhwas. Some characters and fights are really badass, especially the ones involving the protagonists. Yeah, both of them. The major appeal of this manhwa comes as we readers progress through this massive world before us and gradually get the bigger picture, and how everything seems so relatable to us because, come on, if something like this actually happened, we weebs would be the ones with the most chances of survival due to our immense knowledge about these things, right? And that's exactly what the MC proves to us. The manhwa is still ongoing, although the light novel has already been finished. If this manhwa seemed interesting to you, don't waste any more time and give this one a read, and I promise you won't be disappointed. If you liked this video, please do like and subscribe to our channel for more such content, and I'll see you guys in another video where we explore another masterpiece in this realm of manhwas. Peace out.